Spider-Man, a Spider-Man.
What's happening, slimes? Welcome to an extra special episode of Marvelous. I'm joined by Ty from Those Good Old Fashioned Values,
What's good?
As Gus and Charlie from Most Controversial.
Yep.
And today we're going to be talking about
I'm the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah,
We're gonna be Spider-Man. Spider-Man?
We're gonna be talking about Spider-Man too. It's a mostly pretty fun game.
Should there be a black Spider-Man? Let's.
Well,
That's a good question.
Well,
The
here's
game
my.
has two black Spider-Men in it. I don't know what you're talking
That's a good point. Peter Parker is a black man at heart.
Yeah.
No, well, here's my thought about Black Spider-Man is that you look at nature, Black Widow, Brown Recluse, like they got POC spiders, so I don't see why if we're taking it to man
Brown
form, it shouldn't
Recluse
be.
is just what they call like the.
That's what they call you. That's what they call specifically you.
Like the name of a spider called the BIPOC crawler. Like that's the name.
the blurred.
Yeah. There's a
The
spider called
light-skinned starer.
the Goku Defender. Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's no white spiders.
I think
Not
it's
yet,
kind
anyway.
of like, I don't think it's true to form. I do think there should have been at least one scene, and we'll talk about how far in the game we all are at some point. I do think there should have been at least one scene of Miles, because I played through all of his side missions, I played through the story, but there should have been at least one
What'd you
scene
think
where
of the
he got...
jazz side mission?
I have thoughts about it, and I
party
will...
at the end is so funny.
Yeah, I have thoughts about the party that I will get to. But so I do think it's weird that there's no point in the game where Miles like gets so mad at Mysterio that he starts spitting.
You used Captain Falcon. He's a bullshit character.
Well, there are times where he gets really mad and explodes, and presumably his eyes roll back.
Yeah, but he never technically goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I do love that like the Black Spider-Man has lightning powers and can also turn invisible in the darkness. Like
Yeah. And he's like,
that is one of his powers.
I think it's funny to make the Black Spider-Man really sneaky.
yeah.
There's this really
Which
good
is
bit-
which was a thing from the comics. Like that was 100% like, oh yeah, he gets like the thug powers. He gets the down low Spider-Man.
His super strength goes even more than the original Spider-Man if he sags his suit.
Yeah, he can actually jump higher than the regular.
White Spider-Man can't swing.
Yeah, no.
There was this really good bit in the bit where like Peter is at his like most possessed by Venom, like the night he blacks out, where they're trying to like visually show how evil he is because he's like grabbing hunters with webs and like slamming them into walls and shit like that. It's like, oh my god, he's become like super violent. And then like legitimately in like the next cutscene, it starts with Miles doing like the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Well, but to be fair, like
I love in that
Spider-Man's
night
got, like,
when
two
it's
things,
like,
so they don't know how to make his evil Peter more evil.
well, no, but to be fair, I mean, if we're talking about who's the more violent Spider-Man,
when they kind of tease it a little bit, where like they want to show you he's so far gone, so he like ignores a call from his bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when he gets mad. It's like when the Venom almost overtakes him as he yells at Miles, he says, "You need to pull up your suit."
Yeah.
And then he just barely keeps it in, and he realizes he's gone too far.
Put your mask on forward.
I love the party at the end of the jazz side quest where they're trying to make like all the teenagers be into jazz, and they've got them saying like, "Yo, Herbie Hancock was lit. This is great."
I love that in that party they talk about like the fake Shield jazz musician that they made up in the fucking dome. They talk about like
a Shield jazz musician.
About like actual black people that had to like overcome the music industry's racism.
Yeah. It's so good. Like Big Bum Tumpus was actually abducted by Red Skull and gave his life to prevent the outbreak of a Nazi virus from Hydra.
I have a joke I've been working on about this for stand up, but it is insane how many points in this game, like one of them, usually Miles, but one of them like looks at like, I don't know, like a fucking science fair project or like a saxophone is like, wow, that guy would, I hope I have as much impact on history as that guy. And it's like, motherfucker, you're Spider-Man. You killed Craven the Hunter. Like, what the fuck? I wish I could play the trombone as well as this guy. You're swinging around the city. You saved a million lives. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I love that the photo quests, which are like well voice acted, but always boil down to like, let's go, baby, greatest city in the whole world.
Oh yeah, no, that's great.
New York City, baby.
There's literally I forget if it's a story mission, but there is like literally a part but it's like, Miles, we can go get a chopped cheese if you want. We can talk about this.
Oh yeah, no, I do remember that. That was, I think Aaron says that or something.
I literally when I heard that just went, come on.
I know the exact point because I remember it for the same reason. The writers of this game were honed in on bodegas.
Yeah,
Spider-Man, stop wilding out.
Miles, my slime. Let's go get some Delta 8.
Yeah, Charlemagne the God. Oh.
There's like 2 writers that they have that are normal, and then the rest are like the cat person NY article was there.
Yeah, no, it's just
I should clarify, we're talking about the new PlayStation game.
Oh yeah, not the movie. Yeah.
Not the movie. Yeah.
So I don't think anyone thought we were talking about the movie. I feel like the 5
Miles wasn't in the
side quest discussion kind of clarified that.
What
like the one guy who was way too high watching Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 was like, oh, how did they? I thought I just made this version up in my head. Like they know all the parts.
We're talking about the version of fucking, what was that? I was trying to guess what that Spider-Man like fan movie that came out was, and I almost said Spider-Man
it's
like
Lotus,
out of the dark. I almost said what the Broadway production was.
Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Yeah, I almost said that.
Which also
Didn't Imagine
is like
Dragons do the music for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's also what I called this game every time it made me play as Miles.
Every time I'm done with the mission, I have to play as Miles.
Yeah.
I do love the way that this game splits protagonists, where you'll like just fucking kill a guy as Peter, and then the game will be like, all right, you gotta fucking work on your homework.
That's also going back to the earlier point. So they make so much fucking hay about Miles being like, oh man, I got to apply for college, and it's like, motherfucker.
You
fight the lizard daily.
Just make some shit up, man.
Yeah,
it's so funny because that is the same.
Weird about my life that would get the attention of a college. Like, I guess you can't just say like, "Here's my story of when I fought Mr. Negative who killed my dad."
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, why the fuck do you have to go to college if you're Spider-Man?
I don't know. Yeah, just go to community college.
I don't think they get paid though. Like, who's funding them?
It is funny that Peter's thing is that he like worked in a lab and he like had an actual job, and the Miles thing was like, how did he even get like the spider power? He just like
he got bits by his
went
spider.
on a field. Well, he just like went on a field trip or something and is still unemployed.
Yeah.
Oh no, the first game, it's like MJ like breaks into a lab, like Osborn's lab.
Yeah, and then there's a spider.
Like the spider like hitches a ride on him, and then he's like, "Hey, what's up, Pete? I'm here to fuck your girlfriend or whatever." And like the spider bites him, even though it was going for MJ. Like they fake you out in the first.
That's something that they never.
Cuckold Venom be like, "You can't fuck MJ because you're too weak." Dig deeper.
You haven't gotten to that part in the game, I think, yet.
What?
Venom does essentially fuck Mary Jane.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
That's the next mission, I think.
Yeah. No, there is straight up a scene where you go home and like Harry is just sitting at you in like the cuck chair.
Yeah.
And
he does slime your
actually,
girlfriend.
I'm the bull now.
Yeah.
And then it's like then MJ becomes like the weird like vasectomy Venom or whatever.
That's the fuck
happened.
I don't think she had him. I think she was Lady Venom. I don't think there was anything about a mastectomy.
Are you guys fucking with me? Is this like the game
actually,
discussed beforehand?
We're not fucking with you because I remember being just as caught off guard by it as you were.
Yeah.
Like, they turned her into Scream, who was like Girl Venom from like one 90s comic when they wanted to like.
Yeah, they made like 6 extra Venoms because they were just like, everyone loves Venom. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, and then Miles' girlfriend gets it, and she becomes a Scream at her kids in public.
She's mute, isn't she?
Oh yeah, I guess she does have the one disability where she wouldn't be able to do that.
God damn it! Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
fucked up.
well, that's what Venom helps her.
No, we get you're both
Helps her
racist. That's
achieve.
fine. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
can fight.
Yeah,
Venom attaches to Haley and then
all-
starts writhing whenever anyone talks normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also oh sorry.
It like cures her disability, like it cures fucking Harry's cancer. Or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like,
do you think like when
then
do you think
she
when like
gets really
Peter got
mad.
it, he just like pulled his pants open and he's like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's his disability.
it just tacks an extra inch on there for
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Like, nothing
No,
crazy.
she's like never heard music before, so she just like forces Miles to listen to the Itsy Bitsy Spider and Happy Birthday in the car.
Yeah, she's like
yo, check this out. I just read out
Haley
about
with the-
Sam.
Haley
Sounds
with
of
the
New York.
symbiote, she's like, check this shit out. This Perry Grip guy is amazing. I do like waffles.
Fuck. I don't
So
know
we
if-
all turned off the
Dark, yeah.
annoying
Oh, yeah.
we have
podcast,
we have
right?
to.
No.
This is like the reason we decided to record this.
Here's the
because
thing.
We all independently came to the conclusion that the Spider-Man in-game podcast was one of the
Yeah.
stupidest fucking
It's-
things that
So
have ever
so
been
they have two podcasts. They have Pod Damn America and Anthony Cumia in the in the game. J. Jonah Jameson is Anthony Cumia, and then
Okay, can I give the background on the character who does the woke podcast? So she's a girl called Danica Hart, who I did a little bit of digging. Basically, her whole thing is she's just like a woke Asian. And I did a little bit of digging. Apparently, she's from a comic that came out a year before the first game, where she is like.
I was just gonna say she was made up for the game.
No,
of course they did that shit.
Essentially, she was made up for the game. But
yeah,
she,
they do that like preemptive fucking synergy.
So
shit.
let me explain her what her character was in the comic, at least the little bit I could glean. So apparently she's like a YouTube like live streamer or whatever, and she's trying to like get like facts on Spider-Man to like get views or whatever, or on Miles specifically, not on like regular Spider-Man. And so she starts fucking Miles's friend, even though he's 15 and she's in college. And then she's like, I don't know if they actually fuck in the comic. I'm assuming. I'm putting 2 and 2
Hey,
together.
fans of the Danny Cast, am I sounding like a broken record when I say that the age of consent scares the bejesus out of me?
I'm getting a big ick from the age of consent.
We brought on a special guest star to talk about it. It's the guy who made.
Oh god, dude. Fuck, I have to bleep that. What was the
Yeah.
13 minutes in. Okay.
It's just I wish like they had given her any of that character, because all she is in the game, like Gus was saying, was like every time something happens in the story, she's like, let me get this straight. Spider-Man put on a black suit and now he's killing criminals. That's a yikes for me, Chief.
It's
Oh
And it's
god,
like,
you made it that
it's
far.
a 40-year-old's idea of like an already annoying type of person.
No, you know, one of the writers had like a 19-year-old girlfriend they were trying to impress.
Whatever that writer was like tweeting during the Chaz, like I really want to see what they were saying.
Yeah.
They're like, this is a psyop. Those black kids didn't get gunned down.
There's this
All
one
right,
really
fuck around and
Let's
find out.
really sit down and dig into Black Hammer.
Yeah.
That's so funny that she's in the comics. God, dude, that's so
Yeah,
lame.
no.
I turned her. So how soon into the game did you guys turn her
Here's the
podcast
thing.
off?
As
Because
soon
I
as
didn't
I found
find
out
the
you could do
Jonah.
that. Because I didn't
I
know
didn't
you
find
could
the
do that.
Jonah one annoying.
Oh, I like the Jonah one. I like Jonah.
No,
Yeah.
the Jonah one was fun in the first game, and then the second one, it's like they have like a neon sign pointing to it, being like, "This guy's a chud.
Yeah.
He sucks."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here,
Yeah,
can I?
it's like he gets Alan Dershowitz on all his episodes. It's really weird.
Yeah. He had Chris D'Elia on one of them. It was like,
Crystal. Yeah.
I would would love to see Theo Vaughn interviewing J. Jonah Jameson.
That would go insane.
Yeah. He's like, so let me get this straight, man. You hate Spider-Man? He's like, yeah, I hate Spider-Man. He's like, damn, that's crazy.
Like,
one time.
Is he like a bug?
Yeah. One time, me and my cousin got bit by a spider, but we just went to the hospital.
Is this like the...
my uncle took turn.
Is this
my
like the
uncles took turn
Aminorth
spitting
from
on the spider bite.
You know, like where they change?
Yeah. But you asked when we turned off the podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't, because I knew that I would still be angry. Like, I think just the principle of the thing, I would still be like, she's fucking saying something right now. I know it. So I'm like, I might as well power through it and just like get that anger out righteously.
Oh, so you were playing Miles as Latina.
Yes, 100%.
You were sort of playing up his his Latina side, you know.
You spec'd into that skill tree.
Miles is like dropping down at a criminal and being like, oh my god, I can't wait to get my fucking hands on you.
It's like the way I love when I arrest criminals.
Yeah. Late night conversations hit different. Just like a gargoyle.
Yeah.
The
inventing a spider drone
that stuck with me.
Plus. Yeah.
More than anything was there's a scene where Harry's dad's like big philanthropy make work bullshit job that he lets Harry make for him and Peter, called the Emily and May Foundation, gets destroyed, like completely blown up.
Yeah.
And at one
after
point,
they did approximately a week of work on it.
I got so excited seeing that
place because it was just like the fakest bullshit you could possibly imagine.
It rocked so hard doing the tour, because like the minute that I saw all the like jungle trees, I'm like, oh, they're gonna like the lizard is gonna show up here. Like I know what's happening. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
You want an excuse to put the jungle in New York City.
Yeah. The best part is after it gets blown up, there's a point where Danny describes it as using the means of production for good. Which is like the dumbest possible 40-year-old's idea of what like a Marxist teenager sounds like.
I know that we're iffy on
like,
big
the
business.
Dumbest fucking like teenager is not going to be fooled by that sort of like dumb fuck philanthropy bullshit.
Yeah, Gus's girlfriend would never be.
Like converting Marx into capitalism for the rights of marginalized communities? What?
Yep. Keep going.
This nuclear reactor in the middle of New York City is a win for BIPOC.
Yeah. Which rocked, because it would like half the experiments would be like, you know, we're going to use windmills to cure cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
And the other half was just like, we made this like anti-lizard spray for use on all the sewer alligators. Good thing that there's no giant lizards around.
Yeah. Did what costumes did you guys pick? I was really mad that I couldn't go with the Black Panther costume for Peter. I would pay money for that DLC.
I usually like the goofy ones with capes. I like the ones with capes.
I did actually like those. I
did the classic red and blue for most of my playthrough as Peter, and then I just used the default costume for Miles, I think.
I actually did end up using the Black Panther skin for Miles for like...
I did too. It's a good skin.
I guess they're suits, they're not skins. This is the one game where you can't call those skins.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about the suit like roster to me was, one, how many movie suits were there.
Yeah.
Because there's like, there's like 10 or 20 in there.
Yeah, no, it's like I really love the Amazing Spider-Man too. This is it's represented.
This is only like vaguely related, but I saw a clip of Umar Johnson talking about the Spider-Man movie that came out, the Spider-Verse one.
Yeah,
and he called because he was really mad that they made Miles date a white girl in that movie, and he called it Spider-Man Into the Universe.
You gotta cut it down to size.
Made me laugh really fucking hard.
While we're talking about suits,
he's just seeing like the versions of Miles that never got bit, and they're just like they're like working at the MTA.
They're listening to his podcast.
They should put in an Umar Johnson Spider-Man. I think that would even things up.
Yeah, just just always making that stare in every cutscene.
One of the funny things about
this
the
is a
suit roster
Spider
to me
People's
was that
only live stream.
Miles
This is a
gets like
Spiders People's only
Thank you, Gus.
live stream. Can I say it again?
Gus, do you wanna take the rest of the episode?
yeah. Actually, why don't you just take point on it? Miles has like 6 symbiote costumes, which is so funny because he doesn't even get a symbiote
they gave him,
like in the game.
Yeah, they gave him Carnage in the comics, I think, but in the game, he has nothing to do with that shit, and that's why he's worse to play. Like, not even a race thing. His moveset sucks.
I actually liked his moveset better than Peter's by the end of the game, just because I hate the last thing they do to change Peter's moveset so much.
Yeah.
No,
I love that. I love that they're just like, it's like we can't take this away from him.
Yeah.
And I think that's stupid. But just mechanically speaking, like, it feels way better to play the symbiote than Miles.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Doing the fucking Venom punch? Oh my god, that's awesome.
It's amazing. Or the little bit where you like jump up in the air and like get everyone with you. Like that's so fun.
Yeah.
Miles's like lightning ball move was kind of fun, but he required more work because you had to like pick up the little like static electricity charges and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I before we move on from? You just run into it, gives you a little bit of health, and they just
he becomes fucking like Black Lightning at the end of the game.
Oh,
yes.
I went to the Marvel database for Danica Hart, and the select quote on there is, "The new Spider-Man is brown. He's a kid of color. This is huge."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you scroll to the bottom, you see 8 appearances since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I? Yeah. Before we move on from the costume thing, because I've been trying to do this for 5 minutes.
Yes. No. It's sorry.
What do you? I guess Gus has not gotten to this point, but what do we think about the part where it forces you into Miles' new costume and it's the ugliest fucking thing in the game?
Oh my god,
I got mad, and then I saw it was like literally an Adidas ad, and then I just started like laughing uncontrollably.
I did not realize that, but that makes it worth it almost.
That made me. That's like, you know how like a vaccine is like, it helps you like fight a disease by giving you a little exposure to that.
Yeah.
That was sort of like, that's how I felt about racism when I saw that. I was like, he doesn't need to show his fucking hair.
Yeah.
I don't need to see his fucking hair.
That was the craziest thing to me, was it like, it just looked like they didn't even try and dress it up and make it not look like an Adidas, like.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing is,
fit, you know?
Can I say, the hair poking out is the only good part of that costume. Like, that's the only part that kind of works, because the rest of it's just like throwing like 3 different like clashing colors together and being like, it's art.
The toothpaste green.
It looks like he has like a fucking like
interesting choice.
It looks like he has a fucking like lava lamp all over. It sucks. It's bad. And it just, everything clashes against each other. It's like, I'm glad that he's into sound production, because clearly like making costumes was not his forte.
Oh yeah,
which
that's
is so funny, because if you played the like, he goes like, "Oh, it's a Miles original," and it's like, that's what your first costume was. You fucking dumb. That like they go through a whole bit in the first game where he gets like an identical like Spider-Man costume. He's like, "No, I don't want this. I want to
do my own thing. I'm gonna do my own
flavor."
Yeah, I want this to be going to the bodega. I want this to be cigarettes. I want this to be, you know, everything.
Cigarettes.
I want this to be cigarettes.
I want this to be cigarettes. What type of cigarettes? Charlie, what type of cigarettes are you thinking?
I don't know. I was trying to think.
What kind of
is it menthols? Is it black and
milds? I was trying to think of
What
things that you buy at a bodega, and cigarettes were the first thing that came into my mind.
What about
not even like a bodega breakfast sandwich. It's just cigarettes.
This is breakfast sandwich. There we go.
I'm getting a spicy beef jerky stick and a Celsius, and that's all I'm eating.
Yeah, there we go. Oh god, I am looking at it. Yeah, no, that's like,
it's ugly.
That is so. That's like, it's so aggressively not that great.
No,
Both
it's
of the
really
costumes
terrible.
that you get at the end, it's actually really funny. They saved like all of the shittiest costumes for last.
Yeah.
They do.
So they just drop them on you. Like fucking the suit that Peter gets, spoilers, when he like gets the symbiote powers back.
Yeah.
Is
I don't
It looks
hate
like
it.
it looks like the entire office took turns coming on a Spider-Man suit. Like,
it's that fucking Spider-Man Lotus thing that you the custom one that you made for the Flex server.
yeah, the clan robes costume.
clan
It looks so like. Why is it wet? Like the
'cause it's
the
a
other
symbiote.
Spider-Man costumes didn't look like they were like still damp when they came out.
The symbiote one did.
Yes, Spider Clan has an especially big beef with Venom, but we're really not sure why. We're figuring that out.
I don't get it.
Ty, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just saying, to Gwen's point, I was saying that the black symbiote costume is also wet.
It is, yeah.
It is, but it looks better on that one.
I agree,
it just
because
doesn't
it's
look
less shiny.
Like they took turns coming on it, you know.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the side quest where Miles finds the Cookie Monster pattern symbiote?
Oh, can I post in? Can I post
That would
in
be
the
so funny
chat?
if, like, instead of like a black bi POC, he was just dating like a white girl
Yeah.
with racist parents.
It's the symbiote that's noticeably larger and has Cookie Monster pajama pants on.
he keeps like he's like, Peter, I gotta go to Long Island real quick.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I made an edit of this for Griffin. I'm trying to find it.
I also made an edit. I just made an edit of Venom in the Cookie Monster pajama pants.
They should give Peter an alternate skin that's just like the outfit of that one guy in the Celtics jersey posing in front of the MLK statue.
Yeah.
That's the final unlock for Peter.
I love that the final level to unlock that you get for Peter is just like the shittiest MCU suit. Like it's like the Inside Out costume or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And did you guys notice that the costumes are like a lot of them are noticeably worse this game?
Yeah,
They are. They're not very good.
No, and they could have just reused stuff from the old game.
an interview with the developers, and all of the reasons that they gave for it were like the dumbest possible reasons. They're like, oh, we wanted Miles to have as many suits as Peter so that people didn't think we're doing favoritism. But it's like,
Yeah.
Peter's been around for like fucking 50 years longer than Miles
And Miles has
Like,
been
of course
around
he's
for
gonna
like
have-
5 years. Yeah.
They're just running out of ideas, and eventually it's just like the Swisher Sweets logo on the back of a regular suit.
Yeah.
That's
Miles was
basically what they
invented,
did.
like,
They give him like the
during
Kraven suit, and then like one of the alternate costumes is just to make it like bright purple for Miles.
Yeah. That's like so much. Dude.
Yeah.
I did love my favorite new suit in this game was Miles getting like the fucking Mambo #5 costume.
That's a cool. I like that one. That one.
Oh,
was
that one. Yeah, that
swaggy.
one was funny. Yeah, where he become that's like the yeah.
That's the one I wore during the side quest where he has to help the mincing gay kid propose to his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Where it's just like,
God, dude, that mission was so bad. Most of the woke shit is like
Spider-Man,
like,
can you help me?
overwhelmingly like
yeah.
yeah.
Can you help me?
Most
Can
of
you help
that
me
shit
turn
didn't
on
bother
this
me
room
until
so I
it
can
was
show
like,
my boyfriend the PowerPoint I made to propose to him?
yeah.
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 So, yeah.
And the
God.
kid's like a Ziad the activist type kid. Oh my god.
Oh
dude,
yeah,
that was the
that
worst.
was great.
Yeah.
Wait here.
It would have been it would have been so funny if that kid was like, I'm not gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you racist?
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I also like that this kid is supposedly like a super talented, like young and gifted, like genius type prodigy guy.
Yeah.
And also
He
he's like,
can't turn
Spider-Man,
it.
I need your help. My entire project had 700 simultaneous electrical failures. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Can you help me out here?
Spider-Man, I don't know how HDMI works.
Yeah, Visions Academy has the single worst average GPA
Yeah.
in Brooklyn. If that's
Yeah.
If it went
can't
on
say
like
that,
one
that's
more
racist.
mission, he'd be like, Spider-Man, can you help me apply to trade school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what the fuck was going on at that school? Like, one of the teachers gets kidnapped by the mob.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
at
that
one
was
point, yeah, it's like, what the fuck is going on at that school where you're for some reason having like mob kidnappings, fucking constant electrical failures. There at one point there's like there's the mission where you like
Where
have
the
to
other-
spy on all the kids. For,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was,
you know,
yeah.
There's the one where the opposing school sets up a Riddler-style trap, like, for
Yeah.
like, you'll never figure this one out, Visions Academy.
Yeah, no, that
It's
school
like you're
that school's doing
15.
way better than Visions Academy.
Yeah. It's like
They are.
Visions
They-
Academy
yeah,
is
they
just like
kidnap
some
the
motherfucker who's like
Yeah.
trying and failing to work a drone, and then this other school is like coming up with laser puzzles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was looking up the suits. I sent it in the chat. I guess only in the deluxe edition does Peter get his own suit, and this is like the most white nationalist thing I've ever seen.
Wait,
this
which chat is this in?
I sent it in the voice chat or the voice call chat.
Okay.
Why are all
Go to
these
the-
links to the porn dude? Oh wait.
Oh, that's from our podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot. Check out
you know what,
Most
let's-
Controversial.
That's an entire arc that we have. Sorry, I'll just send it in show links because that's easier. But the deluxe.
Oh yeah, he
edition,
gets like a cyberpunk. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it shows off his Richard Spencer hair.
Yeah. That was
I love that. So they did do DLC for this game.
Yeah.
And normally, like in the last game, you would get it would just like give you a bunch of the comic suits that they missed out. And in this game, they just seem to be having like random people from South America design the costumes. Like
It's just
one
on
of the-
Fiverr.
one of the costumes is designed by like the Asian girl from John Wick that has beef with Matt Healy.
Yeah.
And then the other is like is
Rita
done by
Sawayama,
like
or is that someone else?
yeah. No, she designed a suit that you have to pay for to get, and it's,
And
like
one of the-
it's like a Journey to the West.
It's like
style.
$10,
I don't know if
yeah.
she did the Journey to the West style one. That might be
One
that
of
might
them
be
was
me being racist.
one
And
of
they've
them
got, like, a
was
Sun Wukong Spider-Man suit.
No, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
That's
In
fucking
the
awesome. I love that this game is like rapidly approaching the same level of ridiculous that it took Dota 2 like 10 years to hit.
they should have
Yeah.
they should have given Miles a Goku suit.
They should have. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. That would be like historically accurate.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying, yeah.
You know.
He's got a Goku suit and all of his webs become like lean purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, Miles has like a suit that's his
the
normal
fucked
suit,
up
but
thing
over
is
it
that
is
they do-
let me fucking talk.
Sorry.
Miles has like a suit that's just his normal suit, and then over it is just like a jacket with all the Rugrats characters spray painted on.
Yeah. he has like the Latino part of his Afro-Latino suit. It's just like it's like Tweety Bird with a gun.
He's
Yeah.
got a suit that's all like really tight Under Armour.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a suit that's like orange camo.
Yeah. What were the other Miles missions? I didn't actually do the Miles missions until, or like the optional ones until after I finished the story.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe that there was I was told, one of them is you just go to a career fair. I was like, I don't remember that. And then I went to the career fair and I was like, oh yeah, no, this is
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing that drives me nuts. I don't care as much about like the MJ stealth missions. I think those are kind of fine.
It's just worse
the
Last
DL
of Us.
missions.
What drove me
Yeah.
nuts is where the game sticks you in like a really crowded group of people and is just like, walk around slowly for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go press triangle.
That one worked. That one worked in the Coney Island level because it was fun. And then when
Yeah,
they
and
do
there was
it in,
stuff to
like,
do.
Oh no, I got
Yeah.
rid of the I
Yeah.
left the Coney Island level like as soon as possible.
Oh.
You
was
did.
done with
I
that
finished
bullshit.
it.
They had fun little. I would say a lot of the mini games in this fucking suck, and we will talk about the bike missions in a bit. But like the
I
Coney
love
Island
the
was at
bike
least a little
mission.
bit fun.
I liked the flashback one. The like the boost one was
Well,
5
I
minutes
was
too
I was talking with Gus on Twitter, and we were talking about. I was like, oh yeah, I did the bike mission after like the game or whatever, and he was like, no, I thought that was a story mission. And I had to explain, like, no, there's multiple missions where you as Peter have to ride a bike for a bit,
long. Yeah.
which is a great feature to put in a game about Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's just
It's like, hey, this guy who can like swing over cars with ease? What if he just had to like be a fucking
Yeah.
like Under Armour bike guy for a bit?
Yeah, what if he was Jake Flores?
Yeah.
Like they designed like one of the best movement systems in any game
Yes.
ever. And then they're like,
Yeah,
we're
bike.
gonna kick you out of that for 10 minutes so you can just kind of
Yeah.
amble
So you-
around.
So you can pretend to
no,
be like
Rina-
an Uber Eats
Rina
biker. Yeah.
Sawanama or whatever did the did the fucking
Are you still stuck
like
up on this?
Tom of Finland style.
Yeah.
It literally looks like he's about to get pissed on in a leather bar. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys don't get it. It's supposed to be camp. Oh my god. You don't even get that it's supposed to be camp, you guys.
A Tom of Finland suit is so funny.
It's a wait.
It's just the regular one. It's like the fucking the Mambo number 5 suit for Miles, but it's a leather hat and he just doesn't have a shirt on.
Yeah.
He's dressed. He's got assless chaps.
Yeah.
Can I wait?
Craven into a black metal vocalist. Sorry, Ty.
There we go.
Can I please make a joke? Can I please just get a little space to make a joke? It's
Prepare the censor beep.
It's the black Tom Cassidy of Finland suit.
What?
You don't know? Okay,
God.
just go ahead and get that one.
You don't know
Thank
about Black Tom Cassidy?
Who the fuck?
Yeah. He's a Marvel guy. He's an X-Men villain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Which I'm hoping on a show that is exclusively about comic books and comic book movies, more people will get than the two.
Tom Cassidy was a cable news
Not Tom Cassidy.
Tom Cassidy.
Tom Cassidy died in 1991. Yeah, no, this guy should be. Oh, and he died of AIDS. So yeah.
Yeah, so Tom Collins is.
It's because he was wearing that collab.
He was.
Suit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's because he was.
Here's the suit. Yeah, I put it in the show links.
Yeah. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Come on.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's got
that's
like
pretty cool.
the surrounding is like lace. It's like.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
is
got-
this?
It's
This is
got
some
like
deeply closeted Rob Halford shit.
No,
he's got like little cowboy boots and like knee pads. That's so cool that they did a cruising suit for Spider-Man.
They should have put a bulge on that costume.
He's got assless chaps with the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing to be said earlier.
Get his ass.
He's got like fucking
Kill
like
him.
leather stud. God, dude, what the?
Yeah.
This game is the most Twitter brain shit, and
It's
it like
I know,
obnoxious.
It's like there were so many things where it's like my personal theory was that like they were gonna make the fucking Kraven like a Soviet villain. It's like gonna be like fucking history autism. They're gonna make him a Soviet villain, but then like someone who's like listened to too much Chapo Trap House is like, we're not gonna make the Soviets the villains anymore. We're gonna make Kraven a Russian Empire holdover. He's like a Cossack.
I thought you were gonna say like they were like a very like liberal person. They're like, we're gonna put Captain Ukraine in there to really show him what for.
Well,
Yeah,
they-
you're gonna
they-
put Kraven in Azov Battalion.
they put his like Russian like hotel across from like the like Little Odessa, which was weird. Like I
That was
remember,
weird.
Yeah.
but no, I guess again make fun of me for being like a fucking history spurg, but no, like I looked at like the
We will.
backstory, and like Kraven's backstory is that he comes from like a Cossack family, which like those like weren't a thing like by the 1930s. So like Kraven would have to be like fucking like very old, or his family would have to like preserve like his fucking like steppe traditions for like
Charlie, I think you're getting a little deep here, man. He has
To be fair, I do
he
think
battles an alien.
I know it's because it would have been easier to make him a Soviet villain, but I don't think they did that.
Well, I think the
I love
comics
that
at
they
the very
kill
least
off
do.
all of his
Okay, never
family
mind.
off screen, like they
that's-
build up.
It's-
Sorry, Ty.
No, it's fine. I was only gonna do half a sentence anyway. No, I was gonna say that I think part of the comics imply that like the potions that like make him all strong and stuff also like extend his life, like the super soldier serum and stuff.
Oh, really?
I was just gonna do like an actual fact and then Cole had to
Yeah.
sweep in and say some bullshit I wasn't even listening to because I was blind.
Oh wait,
with
they have a
rage.
show for this guy?
A movie.
didn't
They're making a
know that.
movie, yeah.
No, aren't
Yeah,
they getting
Kraven-
fucking Jared Leto to play him or something?
No,
Or
it's
no?
the guy from it's the guy from
Taylor
Bullet Train.
Johnson. I genuinely, I was like, wait, they're making a Kraven movie? Like, I'm not like, this isn't like my fucking job to know.
No, I remember
Yeah.
seeing like posters of it when
Yeah.
I went to the theater.
They're making him
Yeah,
making him a good guy, and like his whole thing is like Russell Crowe is his dad who was really mean to him, and now he has to be like a hunter for good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it just doesn't get. I mean, they have a good way to. They just immediately. His whole arc is so fucking weird because he like knows that like you can ring a bell to like get the Venom suit off, and then he just like only kind of sometimes bothers to bring like a loud noise.
Yeah, I've got the one bell that is perfectly in web shooting range.
Yeah.
To ring every time I want to kill Peter.
Yeah,
Also,
I'll tell
evil
you.
Peter is so fucking funny. God, like, just like the way
He rocks.
he's like, I love being mean.
Yeah.
Puppies are bad. Like cuts to Miles and he's like, hey MJ, I don't think Peter would say puppies are bad if he was feeling normal. Something's up with him. Yeah, definitely. Something's wrong.
And then
I gotta go get him a Zin patch, MJ.
Yeah. And then the Danica cast comes in and she's like, what's up, party people? Spider-Man's new black suit, it's kind of making him say some weird stuff. He was saying that puppies are bad. It's like, didn't you know that you can pet them in all the video games now?
He was thugging that shit out on the low.
The overthinking Spider-Man. He's just like staring over rooftops.
You just see like you change character to Peter when he has the Venom symbiote, and like it pans out from him sending a message on Discord to a 15-year-old, and then he just like goes back to swinging.
Your art's really good for your age.
Yeah, he's just like
I also like
He
Hella
goes grinder on his phone.
Yeah, he just
he's like, I don't do piss play.
He's got like a conspicuously placed trans flag sticker on his bike.
Yeah, no, he gets off Grinder. You just see there's like a fat guy like webbed to a wall behind him. Yeah. No, I like the idea that it's like he when it's Peter with the Venom symbiote, he like gets off his phone and it's an 18-year-old on Discord, and then when it's the full Venom symbiote, he's just like got like 5 monitors messaging 12-year-olds.
He's got like the Dark Knight fucking multi-screen. It's just all stars.
He's used Miles' Asian friend to get him an account on like a Discord server for a middle school.
By the way, not to,
like one of the COVID.
I don't want to get too far into it.
They fancy because they're weak.
I don't want to get too far into it. His friend is definitely going to become an Elliot Rodger in a bit, right?
Oh my god, yeah. Oh fuck.
So what's really funny about that character is you guys have seen the at least one of the Tom Holland movies.
Yeah.
So the like fat Swagapino guy was supposed to be Genki, but
they called him
Genki is like a Miles character.
Yeah.
So they just renamed him like a Peter character, and we're like,
it's good enough.
One guy is the same, you know.
But like he's definitely at some point, like in college, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? My best friend is Spider-Man, and I can't even get pussy once, and he's going to he's gonna do some whack shit.
Like a Venture Brothers, like technically non-infringible, but in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I love in this game they kind of slimmed Genki down because like they didn't want to make him look like the Tom Holland version.
Yeah. And it makes him like way less charismatic also. Like, I feel like if he was like a fat Asian guy that hung out with both Spider-Mans, like that guy would be awesome.
He would be swag.
Yeah. Just like some regular nerd that just gets bullied by two Spider-Mans.
It would be awesome if it was Chun-Li or Chun-Li from the fucking Pawn Stars. Like, he takes up the entire screen of the little phone call thing.
You just can't see shit. It just gets out to like halfway across his cheeks.
That's a great point. Why isn't there a character that both of the Spider-Man can fuck?
You just see him like rolling down the street.
Spider-Man, how?
Spider-Man, yeah. You just whipping him at that fucking Sandman or whatever.
I think
funny
Genki,
that Sandman just like throws you across New York in the first 5 seconds of the game.
Sorry, yeah. Ty.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the interest of letting Ty
I was going to say
I have things to do. I'm going to hop off. You guys can go as long as you want.
Okay, bye.
I was just gonna say that I think Genki would be a lot better. By the way, bye guys. I was saying that I think Genki would have been a lot better character if he was a hot girl who both Spider-Man could fuck.
Yeah. No,
that's all I was gonna say, and then I had to
that's
try
gonna be
5
the
times.
DLC. I guess now that Gus is gone, I guess we can talk about I don't know. Was there anything interesting in like the? I mean, the ending was like fine, I don't know.
I think the gameplay or the story parts of the end were great, and then all the gameplay elements like sucked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I got. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was saying that like a lot of the Venom fights, like I feel like they really fluctuated between like way too easy and way too hard. Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're fighting Venom, like the one at like the school or whatever, it's like Jesus Christ, what the? And then at the end, it's just like, oh, I just have to like throw some shit at him and then just like dodge twice.
No, the baseball Sky Island thing.
It was
like
fucking
the end of the game.
Yeah, and then they were just like, no, I guess we have to do one more where you just like occasionally shoot some stuff at you and you press L1 and R1.
That one kicked my ass for some reason. The other didn't, but I don't know. I don't know why. I think I was playing
it
at
that
like 3 in the
shitty
morning.
ass costume on.
That might be part of it, yeah. You didn't have any swag, and the game was like, "We're gonna make it 10 times harder because you don't have drip." Yeah,
I was laughing at the idea of like of them just like speed running, alienating as many people as possible by charging you $1 to put the Black Panther suit on Peter, and then it changes all the audio to refer to Peter as White Spider-Man. Like that's the only change.
If you don't touch the controller for too long, he does the TikTok video of doing the African dance.
Yeah, that should have been one of the outfits.
Yeah,
for Peter. The jazz missions that was like shorter than I thought it would be. I also like that the premise of that was so funny because it's like they made it only clear like halfway through that like the thing that they were trying to steal is like fucking like basically like Louis Armstrong's like saxophone or whatever. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Charlie Parker's.
Yeah, Charlie Parker. Which like makes sense of the thing you would steal, but they were also just like stealing a bunch of drums and shit. Like they were trying to fund a middle school. it's like we need these.
I love that at the end it's like he's a culture vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you don't understand. My Jewish grandpa really was not great to these Motown kids.
Yeah. And then Miles swings away. It's like, it's not for you. And then he puts on the new Kanye album.
Yeah. I feel like, I genuinely do feel like Miles, and maybe it's just like a consequence of the writers, but I also think he's just the type of kid who's like, he's like a big Kendrick dead ender.
Oh, of course.
Right?
Yes, I totally know what you mean. Yeah.
Where he's like, and even though it's like, dude, you're not even white doing this. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
Miles definitely listens to like all the MF Doom side projects.
Yeah. He's a big Brockhampton fan.
Yeah. What about his uncle? I think his uncle is like.
They should have given Miles. Sorry. Say what you're saying.
Oh, I think his uncle is technically a Wu-Tang Clan affiliate. I don't know if that's
he's
the
like Modest Yahoo.
Yeah.
I was saying that they should have given Miles a Brockhampton suit.
They should have.
Yeah.
And then that like the symbiote, it makes them DM 15-year-olds. Like you just zoom out and he's like
Yeah.
He's like hanging on a gargoyle, like overlooking the middle school.
Yeah.
It's just the little like the eyes like focus in on like the smallest 14-year-old walking.
You just see him walking away from that gay kid that he helped, and he's he's holding his phone up to the other kid's phone to scan like the Discord QR code.
You see the Spider-Man like scan vision, like the Predator tech vision, and it's just like it focuses in on just like one middle schooler walking with like a tail. And like the green little pixels are around it. And he's like,
it's like Watch Dogs where you could like see their like personal lives or whatever. It's just like down low, like fucking Times Square writer, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh man.
I feel like some of the writers, because it felt like a Twitter game.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it felt like there were like they had to stop themselves from like making one of the villains like Dime Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know if they're that. They're like 5% more normal, where they're like they just found out about Disco Elysium like last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, that tracks. Yeah.
Like they have like the same political opinions as like Joyce Carol Oates.
Exactly.
So like their bad guy would be like a guy like they would have put in a villain who's like vocally like, I think Zelensky is doing a bad job. You know, like
they can like handle Matt's tweets and Will's tweets, but they like get scared when they see a Felix.
Yes, 100%.
Or they're deep in the replies.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, Felix is one of the villains for not replying.
Yeah.
You see him.
Yeah, they have like the next game,
I'll never fave your funny comment.
I'll never go on your podcast.
Because I'm an insidious
the Venom
Jew.
suit is like is whispering. He's like, he's DMing all of your other mutuals.
He's in group chats.
If you reply good enough, they'll let you be on Chapo.
He just hates you because you're bad, because you're smart.
And he reflects all of leftism.
Yeah.
You just have to play Counter-Strike, and then he'll respond.
Amy Therese would put you on her podcast.
What if Spider-Man 3 is like post-left?
God.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. They switch over to the J. Jonah Jameson being like in the right about everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would totally track.
Yeah.
They have like, instead of the like Humans of New York shit that you do in the first game, you're just taking pictures of churches, and then Robbie Robertson calls you up and it's like, Peter, we can't make these anymore thanks to the Jews.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that the photography missions are just like, you just take a picture and then some guy calls you. It's like, my abuela used to say, and it's just like
there's like a whole suite of side missions where you have to be a guest star in the movies of every racist 35-year-old.
Yeah. Peter like has to convince Miles like to be in this movie where he's like, it's like, no, you're just you're. Just don't worry about it. Just be in this movie. You're just in it for one scene. And it's like, why do I have to wear this outfit? There's
like a whole part in Spider-Man 3 where it's like you hang out with the Green Goblin because you think they'll let you host a show at the Bell House.
Yeah. You go to a rooftop reading the network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, MJ, I don't care if you donated to Israel. Curtis Yarvin's gonna be there.
Yeah, just like, yeah, you transition back to Peter, and it's just like some twink that Peter Thiel doesn't want to deal with anymore, just like hung up in a spider web.
Every time you fast travel, it cuts to like Peter just eating 3 Big Macs in the car while a bunch of people.
I was just gonna say they replaced the Danica cast with like the Perfume National.
And it just doesn't stop for like 2 hours. It's just full episodes.
Like it pauses the game while you listen to James Healy.
Yeah. Oh, I could totally see James Healy being like a Spider-Man like quest giver. It's like, Spider-Man, these women are lying about it. Yeah, it's like, I need these accusations taken care of, Spider-Man. These women are lying. And it's just like, and then he just says, all right. And then he sort of like does that thing where he like slowly, like walks and then runs to swing away.
We have to like get hired by Insomniac so that we can put Dasha in this game.
Yeah. The opposite of sensitivity readers. It's like, no. It wouldn't be racist like that. It would be racist like this.
Yeah. Can we make Paste Pot Pete Vietnamese?
Then it's legal, and then actually it's good if Miles beats him up.
Can we make him Vietnamese and call him? Then the whole boardroom just starts applauding.
Yeah, his fucking Genki or whatever, his friend, like by the next game, he's transitioned, but he's like, no, I'm actually a man. I need you to get my bone medicine for me, Spider-Man. My bones are collapsing. I'm a eunuch, Spider-Man. but my bones keep wasting away.
They should make like a version of the Puppet Master base.
I need you to go to the store and spend $80 on an epilator.
You'll never have a mid-off with me, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, I need to get to my fashion show. It's really important for my career. I would love Dime Squared Spider-Man so much.
Spider-Man, can you swing me over? I have to guest host at Funny Moms. And it's like all the ambulance missions where you just have to get them there in time and the movement sucks.
Doing a bike, going on the bike, like using the boost so you're not late to the Girl God show. You're connecting. I hate this mini game where I have to connect myself through different people to actual comedians. From one just racist guy to a middling comedian to another middling comedian to an actually decent comedian. What would you collect in Dime Square Spider-Man? What would be the collectible? I guess just like podcast. Like
I was gonna say discarded jokes from someone's notebook.
Just screenshots.
Yeah, it would be little like leftover Coke baggies.
I was about to say bags of Coke.
It's just like it's just like the first game. It's just backpacks with like your old laptops in them. It's like I was wondering where I left this.
Oh, my screenplay.
I bet I can still scrape a little bit out.
Show it to Peter Vack.
You collect screenplays. That is absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think that's what this that DLC Spider-Man thing I sent. Like that's what you start the game wearing is you got this.
You got
the hair. Yeah, you got the hair out.
Yeah.
So wait, Ty, did you get like the platinum trophy?
I don't know. I would have to check.
I collected. Okay, I want to say. I don't know if Cole, you collected the. Did you collect all the like the bots, the spider bots?
I think I have like 2 left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's,
the ending is so funny.
Yeah, I did not. It was like I had to look up what that was because it's like oh, it's gonna. I thought it was gonna be like fucking like an Into the Spider-Verse character like
popping in.
But then I had to look it up and it's like, oh no, this is a cutscene from Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse or whatever, where they go to the PS1 Spider-Verse. But that's not actually in the movie. You have to know that.
What happens? This is like
the bartender like was supposed to be in the movie, but then got cut. Just such a weird choice to like put deleted scenes from the Spider-Verse movie in the game.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about. What is this?
This is what happens when you finish the Spider Bots.
Oh,
you just get to watch like a deleted scene.
That's so weird.
Yeah. From the Spider-Verse movie that was going to have like the PS4 Spider-Man in it.
Oh.
PS1.
Yeah, PS1.
Yeah, it's very noticeably PS1, and then like I don't even think you get like a reward for it. You don't get a suit or anything.
You just
you just get an achievement.
I already paid for tickets for that movie once. I don't need to do this again.
No, you it doesn't matter if you've watched it because they deleted the scene. It's just like you just had to look it up, and then I think a few people were like, "Oh, this is clever," and then most people that I saw commenting on it were just like, "This sucks a dick."
Yeah, this is
there's so much in this game would be so good if there wasn't just like very obvious like Sony corporate meddling in it.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's all. Most of the bad decisions come from like some 45-year-old dickhead being like, "Well, what if we appealed to woke 15-year-olds?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What if people who like post every day animation is cinema too? What if we really like gave something special for them?
Yeah. What if? Yeah, that's one of the missions in the game is you have to confirm that animation is cinema by using your fucking detective vision.
Yeah. And it's like it makes you pick between like a couple movies. And if you pick anything but Nimona, like you automatically die and have to start the game over.
If you pick anything.
Just like a very graphic, like just like cardiac arrest. It's not even like an exciting death.
The lizard just comes out and just rips you in half if you don't say that Inside Out is art.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. What are some of the? Oh yeah. No. There's a suit that was just Wolverine.
That's cool.
That
I like
that was from
that one was sick.
that was from the same comic mini series that gave us What If Miles Morales was Thor.
Ooh.
Oh,
like-
really?
I wonder why they didn't put that one in.
Racist comic of all time. I think that was
Yeah.
also the one that gave us the like Puerto Rican Captain America costume that he had in the game.
Yo,
wait,
what's,
that's a
yo, what's good, my Asgardian?
yeah.
Was that you joke, but that is basically dialogue from the,
No, I
the
know.
comic.
Yeah.
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 My favorite
that's-
part about that comic was it was written by like a guy who was like Hispanic and Jewish.
That's
Like
that's
he was like they were trying to like reverse engineer black people by like creating like mixing other races together, and they were like,
Yeah.
that's close enough.
yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of Asgardian Miles. Fuck, what's it gonna? Is there like there should be an arc where he like defeat like Dr. Jakob or something?
No, it's just a one shot like single issue where he like his dad is Odin, and he's like, nephew, you tripping, you know. you gotta go get your head right or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he like
Wait,
goes
is
and,
Odin
like,
also
beats up-
black?
Odin is everyone in this universe is like mixed race and Asgardian. Like the Asgardians are just entirely black or
Okay.
Asian in this case, because they have like a fat Asgardian that's ganky.
Oh, I kind of like
Imagine-
It's like Heimdall or some shit.
Imagine you die in battle and you go to fat Latina mixed race Asgard. That would be. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but it would be weird.
That's just what like Norse mythology is gonna be like within like 10 years of right wing guys being like this. Like
I'm reading a Reddit. I'm looking it up because I'm like, I've only seen like little bits of screenshots from this. And the first comment I found is missed a good bit from the comic with Miles calling out by Odin's fade.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
seriously. What's funny about that is Odin doesn't even have a fade. Like they show Odin and he's like entirely bald.
Oh my god.
So they go to the Frost Giant. For some reason, the Frost Giants are also black, and they like beat up on the Frost Giants, who are all like they look like they haven't washed their ass in a while. Their dreads are all nappy and shit. And then it turns out that like actually it was his trifling ass uncle that was like causing him to feel like to have like phone anxiety or whatever.
It's Black Loki, who's called DL.
No, literally it was like Uncle Aaron is Loki. It was like the most obvious shit.
They should make like Miles Doctor Strange, and he's like by the Tims of Sidorak.
By the crimson racks of Sidorak.
I'm looking this up too. I like that they made Miles get blonde tips to be Asgardian.
He's Aryan.
Yeah,
I'm about to
he's the
spit
real
bars of
Aryans.
Agamotto.
Yeah.
My favorite part about that is they like show Asgard and it has like graffiti and like trash everywhere. Like,
God, no.
like there's
You can't even make it pretty,
shoes
yes.
over the phone
I'm
phone
looking at it
lines.
now.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no, there's like a street
It's like-
vendor and like as the Brooklyn Bridge.
It's like, we don't do that like automatically, you know.
That's not like a natural part of being African American.
Yeah,
Like, I love the idea that they've created this like black heaven basically.
Yeah,
Like, it's like,
it still just
black
looks like the
heaven.
back.
They're
of
like,
an
we
alley.
have to make
Yeah.
it shitty.
yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, no.
Just like he's writing the comic, he like turns over to like his editor. He's like, "So black people have a gene that makes them spray paint, right?"
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
one of Miles' throwables in Spider-Man 3 is he just throws shoes at you.
Yeah, he throws glass bottles at it.
Yeah.
It's
Instead of the hammer, he just has like a bottle of Henny.
yeah.
My favorite part of the hammer too is the hammer had graffiti on it.
No,
Wait, he put graffiti on the hammer.
Oh,
That's so fucking funny.
not on the hammer. What a fucking.
Oh, yeah.
What a fucking. It's just
reading it
I
now.
think that the writer was like all of his previous books were like the hip hop ABCs or
Oh my God.
He made, like woke children's
The only way you could get away with this would be like if this was like a 14-year-old Make-A-Wish like Lil Wayne fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this was like a 45-year-old man with children.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, it's previous books were the hip hop ABCs and then like Turner Diaries extended edition.
Jesus. It's like this is like if like you told me it's like, yeah, listen, a kid put himself in the hospital by drinking too much lean and his last wish was to write a comic. I'd be like, all right, maybe I'll give it a pass.
Yeah, it says, of all the 5 realms, Asgard is his hood. For miles, you can see he's just that good.
No.
The Rainbow Bridge takes him to his quest. I like that the Rainbow Bridge goes there.
Yeah.
The Rainbow isn't the Rainbow Bridge like the Brooklyn Bridge and it has like graffiti on it as well?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
God.
that's how you get to Asgard and also where your dead dog goes.
I love that this comic, like a single, like the sealed editions of this comic go for like $40 now.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Oh fuck! I was trying to find the Black Panther Northrop Grumman comic, and I think it goes for $2,000.
Oh my God!
They do
Which,
not want
like-
people seeing that shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot this guy had like an Israeli name too. His name is Yehudi Mercado.
No, it isn't.
Oh my
No,
God!
it isn't.
Yeah.
Come on.
And
Yeah.
and I'm not even joking. The only book that he did previously was like the Latinx, like literally says like
Yeah.
Marvel voices like Latinx on
Oh
it.
my God.
Yeah. It's just Captain America saying "Donde está la
Which
biblioteca?"
is those. I was actually just talking about the Marvel voices line to someone earlier because one of the only like they get like mostly e-celebs to do this.
Yeah. Which
I
one
think
of them
they
is
had,
our
like, a
friend,
girl
so
one,
let's
and
be
they had,
chill.
Like, Zoe
Yeah.
Kane on it or whatever.
One of them.
Yeah, no.
And a friend of ours was also on one, so let's be careful.
And a
Yeah.
friend. No, that's
Yeah.
the funny thing is that these are apparently like not shitty. But one of the only like breakout like writers to come from the book was Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas, who is just a Marvel writer now.
What? Like
Really?
not doing any
Yeah.
Black Eyed Peas shit, just writing for Marvel.
He's just writing for Marvel. Like
That's
not
so
even
cool.
like Black Eyed Peas meet Spider-Man. He's doing like Werewolf by Night and
That's
like,
so
like,
sick.
fucking
That's the perfect life.
Moon Knight and shit.
Yeah. No,
That's the end goal for Blurds and like
Yeah.
those kind of guys is just becoming so famous that you can write
For comic
that you
books,
can
yeah.
write for comics now. I think Michael Dorn is a comic book writer now.
That's so cool.
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that Taboo should probably write for like Hulk, if anyone, right? Because like that the premise of that whole comic is let's get in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you go from
Yeah.
It's like at the end of his life, you just see him show up in Street Fighter. He's the best character in Street Fighter now. I'm
God.
I just opened up the game. I want to see what are the other missions in here. There's the
How long do these normally go for?
I don't know. I'm
Oh, we can do like an hour tops.
We're at an hour 6. Yeah.
we're at an hour.
I might have to hop
Yeah, we
off
can
soon
wrap
if you
it
guys
up.
want to keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine going for longer because recently the episodes get cut short because of what Gus just did, and it's not even because he's busy. It's because he has to go to sleep.
Oh my
and we
God.
record at like
7,
10 p.m.
yeah.
He's
Oh
like,
my
I'm
God.
too sleepy.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys can keep going. I think I'm going to be the second one to
Oh
tap
yeah,
out
no,
this
I think I'll be
episode.
done.
All
It's
right.
fine. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have
okay.
anything else on Marvel.
Yeah,
I
we all liked the game in spite of
It's
It's
a good
fun.
game.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Mechanically, it's
many
great. All
flaws.
the story shit is just gay as hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fun. You should get it. I mean,
played
if
the
you're
fuck
looking
out
for a
of
game,
it.
yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
like I like that it's like relatively easy to like 100%. I think I'm at like 87% right now. It's like not unreasonable. I think like the only bullshit collectible is like those spider bots.
Which are a lot
Yeah,
of them
there's this-
suck because they put them like 1,000 feet up in the air, like in between.
They do, yeah. That
Yeah.
sucks.
We
I
should.
think those and the symbiote like horde mode things were the only
Oh,
things
yeah.
I
Well,
didn't
I
finish,
actually
like
Here, I'll give a tip for people who want to play this while like on that, because one of the symbiote nests is like really, really impossible. It's the one like under
Yeah.
the bridge. You know that one?
Oh,
yeah.
is it the
There's-
one with two?
Yeah. There's a
Those were
glitch.
so annoying.
There's a glitch where if you start that and then like the moment it starts, you switch from a normal costume to a symbiote costume, it just ends it immediately and you win.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I will also say for the Mysterio levels, use like the Venom Surge or whatever.
Oh, for sure. That's
yeah.
very helpful.
Yeah,
Especially if you
like,
get the
need
thing that
to
fills
use
up all
that's
your
like
bars.
necessary.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You can also if you max out the Spider-Man Sonic gadget, you can just insta-kill the weaker symbiote enemies
Yeah.
with it.
100%. Also,
yeah.
if you complete all of the like, if you get all of the boxes of tech like left behind by like the Tinkerer and the like Craven's hunters and stuff, there's if you go back to Peter's house, there's a cutscene where you graphically fuck MJ.
yeah, it's really weird. He's like not even that
Actually,
good
the
at it.
actual
Oh, he's like-
version
yeah, he's
of
like
that
kinda
is so
jerking
funny
around.
because
It's
I
like-
saw people getting like furious about the costume that you get from that cutscene. It's like, I don't know, I didn't mind it.
What was the costume?
It was the astronaut one, like the
Oh,
life
yeah.
story costume.
Oh,
Yeah, it
I have
sucks.
to-
It's a bad costume. Like half the costumes in this, but
yeah.
Yeah.
It's better in the comic that it's from. That one's like from like a fairly
Oh, yeah,
recent
no.
non-shitty comic.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking at it now. Oh yeah, no, it's like not even, it's like barely an astronaut costume. It just looks like yeah, I don't even know. It looks like he has special needs. All right, I think that's it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
listen to most controversial.
Listen to most controversial.
listen to those good old-fashioned
values.
We
99% of our audience is just people from your two shows. So
Yeah, but still.
We recently had a story arc where the porn dude kept emailing us and keeps trying to come on our podcast. We're not gonna have him on the podcast, but
yeah.
What does he look like? Is he like a
I
normal
don't-
guy?
he's like, you know what? All I know is that he's a white guy because he records himself having sex with his giant mascot head on.
Um,
Oh my
I-
god, he does?
He does. That's what he does. That's his thing. And it's like, man, you really lucked out, didn't you?
Yeah.
That this is your job. Yeah. All right, bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Look,
Shout out to
we're-
Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Shout out to Jim.
Hi, Jim.